I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of IWC. Today, I'll be your guide to the IWC Ingenieur Chronograph, reference 3808-01, 42.3mm in stainless steel. This new family of IWC Ingenieur Chronograph is practical, elegant, and versatile. It starts with a newly designed modular steel bracelet featuring contrasting polished outermost flanks, satin main links, and polished intermediates. What makes it unique is that it features dimple release systems on the underside and removable retaining bars on the flank that allow each individual link to be removed for precise sizing. For additional precision, the clasp, which features the security of twin trigger release, features a push button slider. Pushing the button enables a microadjustment with incremental notches that allow you to size to suit activity, inactivity, hot, cold, occasions that may cause the wrist to expand or contract. Beautifully finished internally with both engine-turned perlage and polish, it's emblematic of the attention to detail in both art and engineering lavished on an IWC timepiece. The taper of the bracelet terminates in the swell of the lugs where the end pieces are integrated. Imposing, masculine, and blessed with sharp character lines, it also endows the watch with additional contrast, double finished satin of the link hood, polished of the lug hood, and you can see in profile strong polished bevels and vertical striations satin finish along the flank of the case, differentiating the mighty mass of metal that is the Ingenieur Chronograph. Now, it also features the subtlety of curved pushers for the chronograph that actually trace an arc congruent to the curvature of the bezel. The bezel itself is conical and slopes to meet a conical sapphire, providing robust scratch-resistant protection to a matte silver dial featuring golden-style indices, golden hands at center, and a practical tachymeter scale outboard. Now, the tachymeter allows the user to gauge the speed of an object over a fixed distance. It may be a standing kilometer in this case because the base is 1,000 meters, thus over a standing kilometer, depending on how long it takes a traveling object to cross the kilometer. You start the chronograph when the object begins its traversing of the space, and you stop the chronograph when it is done traversing that interval, and then you read the speed in kilometers per hour off the flank of the tachymeter scale. Now, inboard, you can see sunken sub-registers for the chronograph, as well as chronograph constant seconds, because after all, when you stop the chronograph mechanism, constant seconds endure at 6 o'clock. You can also see the faceted aperture of the date window at 3 o'clock, the aperture providing a step down to the date disc for more natural transition down from the plane of the dial. Now, on the case back, you can see a sapphire display window that gives you a good view of the IWC manufacturer automatic chronograph caliber 69375. Now, the 69375 has a 46-hour power reserve wound by IWC's signature Peloton pawl-based winding system, which provides both shock resistance and efficiency. Now, it also features a traditional column wheel architecture, and you can see the polished crenellated column wheel that actuates the chronograph functions itself. Take note, as we actuate the chronograph, the column wheel interacting with the levers of the chronograph provides that crisp pusher feel that enthusiasts expect from a traditionally designed chronograph mechanism. It also features a skeletonized winding rotor, the better to block less of the mechanism, circular Côte de Genève across the bridges, and a tight and even engine-turned perlage across the plate. The screw heads are polished. It also features the refinements of hacking seconds and a quick set date, such that you can stop the seconds altogether to synchronize against a reference time and use the quick set date to rapidly cycle the disc should the watch run down or encounter an irregular length month. Moreover, with a screwed-in caseback and a screw-down crown, the watch is endowed with a robust 120 meters of water resistance, which IWC rates as sufficient for everything save professional diving activities. You can see this and the entire collection of IWC fine timepieces on our website, govbergwatches.com.